And we are back with another episode of the New Jersey Devils franchise rebuild. And 24 games in, we're off to a stunning start here, to be honest. 13-9-2. I was definitely expecting to be one of the worst teams in the league this year, especially trading away PK Subban and Corey Crawford. But the problem we have is that we just don't have a goal scorer yet. Like in 24 games, the most goals on the team is 8 from Boquist, which I mean, it's not terrible, but we got a lot of playmakers on this team. Just looking at all the stats here, Palmieri's a goon, 25 penalty minutes. Gustav's producing pretty well for only 16 minutes a game, picking up 24 points or 18 points in 24 games. It's pretty impressive there. So let's look at who shoots a lot. So Big Buff. Big Buff's our big shooter. I forgot that we picked him up. Palmieri. So, I mean, the team is pretty good. I'm happy with the team right now. I'm not going to make any trades. I know we were looking at Brock Besser at the end of last episode, but we have such a small sample size so far with only 24 games. I think we just got to keep simulating a bit here. So let's do a couple months here. Let's go to the trade deadline. There we go. Back-to-back 3-0 loss. Okay, maybe we just had a lucky start to the season. There's the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Ottawa Senators. Okay, 3 in a row. We got Boston, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. We had a 6-game winning streak. Yeah, the Devils, they are definitely a surprise story. I do not anticipate them to be this good in the regular season when it starts back up. But hey, I'll take it. But we are below 500 if you include our overtime losses now. So we're kind of in that weird in-between stage of we could make the playoffs, but we can also miss it. So this deadline, what are we going to be? I don't think we're sellers. I think we're conservative buyers. We're not giving up any draft picks. Let's enter the trade deadline. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I want to pick up any... Oh, we got Bufflin. I guess he's on our trade block. I don't really want to pick up any older players. Crawford, who we traded earlier this year. Let's see what our team's looking like. Who do they have us as sellers? Or who they want us on the block? Doesn't show us. Ottawa, no one. Philly. Gusterson, eh? Pittsburgh, Dumoulin. Fourth liner. Wow. They're selling. 41, Evander Kane 29, Dubnik 34, San Jose. Tough, tough, tough. Vincent Dunn. That's some good trade value, but I'm pretty sure our strength is defense. So that's not a move that would be good for us. Jack Hughes, let's see how he's doing this year. 31 points in 62 games, about half a point per game. For his second year, I mean, he's going to be a stud for us. So Holtz is also going to be a stud for us. We have him in the minors this year, and he is not playing well. 10 points in 38 games. So let's see. It's tough. We're at that point where, like, making a trade would not be a bad idea, but I don't really want to make one. If anyone gets Jarlinson. Oh, Wenberg. Playmaker again. Demers got traded. Where'd he end up going? It doesn't does it show? No, I don't think so. Let's see if we can find a trade. One guy I'd be okay trading. Dustin Bufflin, I wouldn't mind trading. How's he doing this year? 27 minutes a game. He is playing. Severson, I would not trade. Barzell, no. Heischer, no. Ty Smith, I believe this is. No. Oh, Ty Smith's having a really good year in the AHL. You like to see that? You like to see that? Honestly, I'm going to exit the trade deadline without any trades here, I think. And let's see what they're offering for Dustin Bufflin, though. Because If I was to get rid of one player, I think it would be Bufflin. So a second and third, I don't really want that. No, no, no. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. I think I'm gonna bring back Bufflin next year, and then if I do trade him, it'll be that year. Julius Honka. Julius Honka. I feel like that is an easy yes. Even if he's not gonna make the starting roster, I don't mind putting him in the AHL for us. We'll claim him, and if we don't want him later, we'll get rid of him. Let's do a slow sim of this Montreal game. They're below 500. See if we can get on the winning track. As we're pushing for the playoffs now. Here we go. First period. And we get 2 goals. One from Johnson, and then Kyle Palmieri, who's probably our best player right now. Second period, Gallagher gets one back on Mackenzie Blackwood, and we're going to do third period slow simulation, and we kill off a big power play early. Shots are even almost. Montreal slight advantage. And we tie it up at 26 apiece. We got 10 minutes left. Can Mackenzie Blackwood stand on his head for the remainder of the game? Montreal probably has Carey Price in the net. 3, 2, 1. It's a good game for Mackenzie Blackwood. 1 goal, 29 shots. Probably first star of the game. There it is. Kyle Palmieri, and they did have Carey Price in. All right, so let's go take a look at the team stats and the standings. Matt Barzal. I think acquiring him was a great move. Once Quinn Hughes is a bit better and Heischer's a bit better, that line is going to be dominant. So Barzal's leading with 47 points, but that's the thing. Only 125. He's shooting twice a game, basically. 2 shots a game. We need more. I guess he's going to be our big playmaker, but we need more. Kyle Palmieri. Not many more shots, but he's doing well. 44 points, 63 games. Gustav, who's honestly been pretty efficient for us this year on the second line. Heischer, 40. Jasper Bratt. Dustin Bufflin. Jack Hughes. Severson. Miles Wood. Zajac. Merkley. All right, Connor Carrick's not really doing much. Boquist. All right, let's go take a look at the entire NHL. See how everyone's stacking up against Barzal. Wow. I can tell you Crosby and Malkin are having a good year together. 43 goals for Sid the Kid. That's insane. Bergeron, Draisaitl. This all makes sense. Maybe Marchessault's a bit high, but all this makes sense so far at the top. Even Aho, underrated superstar. Eichel, Gensel, Matthews, 33 goals. He's slowed down. Where is Alex Ovechkin? Ovi. Only 56 points. 40 goals, though. Yeah, Ovi, Pacioretty, Kucherov, Draisaitl. They all love to shoot. All 4 of these players are impossible to trade. Actually, Pacioretty is very doable, most likely. Gallagher takes a lot of shots. He's a bit older, though. Not my type of player I'd try to go for. Hornqvist as well, 34. Nazem the Dream. Taylor Hall, Matthews, McDavid, Besser. Besser would be an interesting player. He's got a beautiful shot, 5-star. Let's go take a look at the standings and see if we do actually have a chance of making the playoffs here. Standings. Oops. It's from the Metro, so top 3 teams make it. So we have 71 points. We got, an 8-point lead on the Islanders. I mean, we just got to be top 3 here. We do not score a lot of goals per game, though. 2.97. Defense is pretty good, though. 2.83. Point percentage. Where's our power play? 14% on the power play. We are awful. We do not have a good power play. We should definitely look at switching that up, hoping that that can help us out. Let's go look at the full entire NHL here. Toronto's having a great year. 40 wins, 16 losses. See, they're averaging 3.6 goals a game. What's their power play? 20%. Whew. 22 for Colorado, but they got some deadly weapons. Ottawa, wow. This is surprising. 8th in the NHL as an Ottawa fan. If we become 8th in the NHL, I'll be very, 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 very happy. Wonder does it show? Here's their. Oh, it shows their lines. So this is the 8th best team in the NHL. Dadonov, Colin White, Brady Tkachuk. You got Connor Sheary, who they picked up, and the rest are all Ottawa Senators. Matt Murray in net, Thomas Chabot, Zaitsev, Ben Hutton, who they pick up, Ruta, who they picked up. Oh, they got Josh Norris scratched. I like that. That's a cool little feature there. I wish they kind of, if they include the overalls, that'd be pretty cool. They got Spezza still here. Team strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, I like this. This is a cool little setting I've never seen. But where do we fall? New Jersey Devils. We're 10th in the NHL right now. So we definitely should make the playoffs. It all come down to this little last push. But we'll see what we can do here. We got Calgary next. I'm going to slow some games till we lose. We've only allowed 3 goals in the last 3 games. Can we keep up that good defensive pressure? Letting a goal right away on the power play. I probably should have worked on our power play in the edit lines. All right, 1-0 game. Blackwood's having another good game. I can't blame him here. We need the offense. There we go. Kyle Palmieri, our best player there. Tied up. We're getting outshot quite handily. Nothing insane, though. And then we get another goal on the power play. Okay. Maybe I take it back. The power play marker is there. The power play marker is there. Can Blackwood hold on with another 1 goal against game? 1 minute. Blackwood's having a great year here. Every time I slow sim, was it Blackwood in net? Oh, Craig Anderson. I forgot we have Craig Anderson in net. I forgot that was our backup. Either way, both goalies are playing incredible. Let's go to a divisional game. Washington. Yeah, Washington. We have very similar records here. Oh, we're on a little streak here. Washington's, where are they? Oh, they're second in the division. See, it shows at the bottom right corner. So let's wait for it to come around again. Toronto's still killing it. Boston's killing it. The Rangers are struggling. I would not expect that this year. They got disgusting talents. Okay, let's sim this game here. Washington versus the Devils. It's a big matchup here. Here we go. Come on. First period. Oh, that's not a good start at all. That's definitely not a good start. Nick Backstrom breaks the ice 30 seconds in on Craig Anderson. First period. And Bobby Ryan scores. So Washington picks up Bobby Ryan. But we get another power play goal from Will Butcher. So, you know, the power play, ever since I called them out, has been playing pretty well. But we're getting outshot 13-7 here after 1 period. Second period, we tie it up. Nico Hischier from the top of this, basically the blue line. I wonder what he's doing out there. That's probably a weird shot. That's straight on the goalie, too. All right, here we go. Heading into the third period in Washington. 2-2 game. Can we steal a point from Washington? Oof, John Carlson scores on the point on Craig Anderson. Then we got a big penalty kill here. We kill that off. We're getting outshot again. We need a power play goal here. Please, power play. It's not fun. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2, 1. Washington kind of killed us here. Daniel Sprong is scary looking in this game. Oh my god. He looks like a killer. Yeah, we got smoked. 37-22 shots. I can't even blame Craig Anderson for that. It wasn't his fault. Rangers. Let's see. Where's the next big... Oh, we'll go back to Washington here. Hopefully we can get a couple wins. Oh, we got smoked there. But we're on kind of a little skid here. 38-30. 38-30. Let's go check the standings and see. So we got, what is that? 9 games left in the season. 9 games left in the season. We have a 7-point advantage 7-point advantage on the Blue Jackets. 8 points on the Penguins. The Rangers have started to come back up. Whew, this can be a close division. Washington's a tough team. We need this, though. We need this win. We're in the playoff push. We need this win. We got smoked by Washington, but now we're on home ice. First period. We match them in shots this time. We're not getting outshot 2-1, so that's a good thing. Second period. John Carlson. I think John Carlson might be the best defenseman in the NHL right now. 5-on-3. That's not going to help. Lars Eller got a power play goal earlier. And we're getting the pucks on the net this game. We just can't get it past Ilya Samsonov. Samsonov? A big penalty kill. We were shorthanded basically that whole third period. 2-0 loss. Big game from Samsonov. Oh, it was Hank this time. Henrik Lundqvist. Did anyone hear that Henrik Lundqvist is not going to be playing for Washington next year? It sucks, man. He's got a heart condition, and it's not... He can't play after talking to his doctors and specialists. Feel bad. How can you hate Hank? We're on a little bit of skid here. We need to turn it around. Let's look for another game. We'll go to Buffalo, wild card matchup potential. There we go. Let's go to the Rangers. See if the Rangers pushed. Lost to Buffalo. That's not good. Another loss, but a big win. We got the Rangers. The Rangers are not going to make the playoffs. Let's sim this one. We'll just go a quick sim here. First period, we got one from Boquist. Second period, they get two with Zibby and Howden, but we also get two from Merkley and Zajac, so our depth scoring here. Third period, and we blow it. This is the worst game I've seen Blackwood play. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's a big point there. Big 2 points we left on the board. 2 games left in the regular season. Carolina's the top team, I believe. Oh, we definitely made the playoffs. Oh, we're in. We're in. The Blue Jackets only can get 84 points, so we're in the playoffs. I don't know how this happened. Honestly, when I started this series, I thought I'd be out of the playoffs for maybe 2 to 3 years in the beginning. But hey, I'll take it. Sim to the last game against Florida, and we'll do a little slow sim there. Could we beat Carolina, top team? Whew! They lit it up on us. So this is crazy. We're going to make the playoffs, and we could potentially go 41-41 if we're including overtime loss. All right, here we go. Last game of the year. We're in Florida. Can we end this on the high note at least? Come on. First period. We led 2 in the first, but we get 1 back as Brat opens scoring. Then they get 2. Second period, they get another from Barkov. And third period, do we got a little comeback in the third period? A little comeback in the third period. Pavel Zacha. There we go. A power play. It's our chance. I can't get it done on a power play. 1 goal. 8 minutes left in the game. There we go. Jack Hughes, our superstar. Jack Hughes, he's going to be something for this team. Aaron Ekblad scores with 2 minutes left, and is that going to be the final nail in the coffin? And it is. The Florida Panthers defeat the New Jersey Devils 4-3 in the last game of the regular season. And Barkov, big game. Ekblad, big game. And Zacho is actually pretty clutch during the slow sims, the last couple ones. He scored a couple goals. So we did make the playoffs somehow. With a record of essentially 41-41, I'm pretty surprised. And who do we got? Oh no. Oh no. We got the Washington Capitals in round 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. That is a tough matchup. Every time I played them in the regular season, I'm pretty sure they beat us. So that's not a favorable matchup for us. Let's go take a look at the stats. And I think, honestly, defensively, I believe we're pretty good. Our problem is offensively, we are not good at all. Even though we had 4 20 goal scorers, which is quite good. 4 20 goal scorers, 61 points, 57, 54, 53. We just weren't putting up the points. Palmieri. But Matt Barzal, as expected, led the team in scoring. 15 power play points only. We definitely got to do something about that power play. It's going to be big. We got to get the power play rolling. And I think once we get the power play rolling, then we can really turn it around. We got Palmieri 57, Gusev 54 and 82. Honestly, for his role, that's pretty solid. I want more from Barzal for sure. Bratt for his role, I believe he was on the third line, so 53 points on the third line is unreal. Nico Hischier, I expect Hischier and Hughes to they're in their growing period. I expect in like 1 to 2 years. Hischier's getting there. He's 87 overall. He actually has a pretty good shooting stats there. Good senses, good speed, good puck control. Hischier's getting there. I think next year is going to be his big coming out party. Jack Hughes still just an 82 overall. Yeah, he's not much of a shooter at all. He's definitely more of a playmaker passer. Fast though, fast. Dustin Byfuglien really slowed down. He didn't really do much at the end of the year. Johnson, I mean, not really much to talk about him. Miles Wood, Travis Zajac. Yeah, Zajac almost had 20 goals, and I'm pretty sure he's on the fourth line. Boquist, Zaka, Merkley, Ryan Murray, Kulikov, Connor Carrick. Connor Carrick had a big season, 72 shots, 10 points. But this is where we excelled here in our goaltending. So, yeah, Craig Anderson, for his record, his goals against average, it doesn't seem amazing, but every time I slow simmed, these guys were both on fire. I remember seeing Blackwood's black eye every time he did it. Assists for both of them. Let's go check out the whole NHL. Anderson. See, the save percentage wasn't... Wow, Samsonov. Holy. When you did play, you were a beast. Louis Domingue. So Mrazek was probably the best goalie. 50 or 48 games. Solid numbers there. Grubauer, wow, 67 games. This guy's unreal. Jonathan Quick, Matt Murray, Craig Anderson, middle of the pack. For a backup goalie, not amazing. Connor Hellebuyck had a great year too. Let's go look at the players though. Yeah, Malkin and Crosby. I mean, I think we saw this coming when we saw the stats around the trade deadline. Draisaitl, so 4 guys over 100 points. This makes sense. This can make sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. That makes sense. Everything here so far to me makes sense. Marchessault is a bit high, but playing with the right wingers, he's very underrated too. Undrafted, wow. Yeah, this guy must be playing with Kyler Yamamoto. Must be playing with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl because that's insane. Nathan McKinnon, I would expect him to be a bit higher. Jack Eichel, Peterson, Elias Peterson, Taylor Hall. So no surprises here. Who led the league in goals? Ovi, of course. 359 shots. Probably led there too. Let's go take a look at Washington. Let's see what we're up against here. John Carlson is my who I'm scared of. Nick Backstrom, great year, 82 points. This guy's one of the most underrated players in the whole entire NHL, without a doubt. This guy's disgustingly good. Ovi, you know what you're getting. John Carlson, there he is. 79 points in 82 games, 7 assists, 7 goals, 72 assists. Wow. Tom Wilson, how realistic? 74 penalty minutes, not realistic enough. Not realistic enough. Verana. Yeah, they have a deep team. Their team is deep. And then in net, I believe Hank played most of the games. My hope is Hank plays and Samsonov doesn't, because Samsonov looks absolutely terrifying while Hank just looks like he's an old man playing. I do not want to play Samsonov. And then before we end this episode, do they have the awards? Not yet. Let's go take a look at their actual lines. Gotta go on edit lines. View lines, there it is. Oh, we're listed as a seller and we made the playoffs. That's probably bad. We probably should have sold a couple players. Like, definitely should have got rid of Byfuglien thinking about it. The Washington Capitals, my brother's favorite team. So, yeah, their first line's disgusting. Their second line, Daniel Sprong is an X factor. If Daniel Sprong can put up points, that second line's lethal. And the third line, that's a hard forechecking line. And the fourth line's got a little bit of skill, speed, finesse, and grit. Bobby Ryan's got some finesse in him. He can do a little... As a fourth line center, though, you would think Panic would be the better option, or Hagelin. But, I mean, what do I know? Defensively, Orlov and the best defenseman in the NHL, John Carlson. This guy's an absolute stud. He should win the Norris every year. I don't know how he doesn't win it. And then a shutdown bottom 4. Jensen, Kempney, Brennan Dillon. That's a good pickup for Washington. Good contract, too. All right. Let's see. Oh, last thing we should check. Let's see how the guys in the minors did. See how the fellas in the minors did. I think I have to change it back here first. Change league. So 40, 20, 40, 26, and 8. The last 10, 9, and 1, though, which is impressive. Let's see if any of our youngins did good here. Ty Smith. Wow. Ty Smith had a great year. John Carlson-esque numbers, should I say? I do like that. Cini, he's not going to be anything for us, but it's a good year from him. Michael McLeod, how'd he do? All right. Nothing great. Let's go see Nolan Foote. Kevin Ball, a lockdown defenseman. Not much to it. Yeah, 6'7", 240 pounds. This guy's dominating the OHL right now. Can you imagine an 18-year-old kid going up against this guy? It's basically a superhuman. All right, so we're gonna leave it there. The next episode, we got the Washington Capitals in the Stanley Cup playoffs. This one's gonna be a tough one. We'll see you next episode.